What's going on, Flix Talkers? Welcome back to another movie reaction. This time, my first time watching 1922's Nosferatu. Now, I know absolutely nothing about this film. I do know that they are making a remake at the end of this year. We just got the trailer this past weekend, and I thought, what better time than now? At the beginning of summer to drop a creepy movie, right? At least I think it's creepy. I've only seen pictures of Nosferatu. I don't really know the story behind it. I do know that this is a silent film. It's from the silent era over 100 years ago. And this might be the oldest movie that I am reacting to, at least so far here on the channel. So all that being said, I'm super excited because you guys know me, I love horror, but I don't necessarily love vampires or Dracula too much. I mean, I enjoy a couple of movies here and there. Who knows, this one might be different than the universal Dracula that I didn't really care too much for. So enough talking, let's get to watching. But before we do, if you guys want to show love and support the channel, always make sure to hit that big thumbs up and consider subscribing today for more reactions like this, movie reviews, and live streams here on the channel. Also, if you guys want to watch this reaction in full, unedited and uncensored, make sure to click on my Patreon link down in the description below where you guys can join today for a 7-day free trial. All right, Flix Talkers, so once again, we're taking it back, way back, over 100 years for my first time watching 1922's Nosferatu. A symphony of horror. Okay, so this is where it all started from. Okay. I wasn't sure if it was a separate story, a separate book, separate lore. I really don't know much about this character. That is a cool ass font. I can barely read it, but it's cool. I guess we got some slow readers. God, they have on this shop for a while. Oh, kitty. What's so funny? Where's the joke? Be honest, fellas. Do you bring your lady flowers? Come on now. Or is Shivery dead in your eyes? Also, I'm not going to read this. I'm going to let y'all do that. She cared more about the flowers dying than the sentiment. That's interesting. I like that. Like I just dropped knowledge on that fool. I like the tonal shift. What you mean about that blood? Because I thought you were joking. This guy's eyebrows are crazy. God, those homes are just like slammed into each other. Transylvania, the land of the phantoms. Oh, I don't like the. I can already hear like him laughing, like. She's the only one that's like, did you hear what you just said? This music is very beautiful, though. She's scared for you, man. Nothing wrong with worrying. That one last kiss. What are the Carpathians? Not familiar with that. Dang, look at that full service right there, man. What the heck? He shined up his chair for him? Whatever you need, sir. We'll get you 7 beers. We'll get you a steak over here. We'll get you a room for rent. All this for 1 penny. Oh. Okay, so I'm getting similar vibes of the Universal monster Dracula, their film, because similar premise where you have a traveler coming to visit and the townsfolk are like, no, you can't go over there. What is that? That is not a werewolf. What, what kind of creature is that? Look at the legs on that bed. You couldn't do much, man, to pass time back then, huh? Read. I like how they're showing the pages of what he's looking at. That's a scary backlore for this creature, man. I'll tell you that. Just that one page right there is terrifying. I'm bushed. Those 2 pages, man, I'm done. Rubbish! The cinematography so far is a lot better than what I thought it would be for over 100 years ago. Just the B-roll footage of the mountains or the horses or whatever, these long shots of them coming up the road, like this is pretty cool for back then, for someone to think of certain angles to keep people engaged, you know what I mean? Yeah, he still doesn't understand the magnitude of what this means to the town. You know, this is a big deal, this lore of Nosferatu. that him? It's a very weird inverted color shot there. Or, well, I mean, I know it's black and white, but... Oh, well, that's eerie with the horses with the hoods on. Maybe that wasn't him? By the way, I'm sure they couldn't film at night, just lack of light. You know, all you have is the moonlight. So we have to just kind of picture that it's midnight. You always cut away from yourself, man. That was my mistake recently. I got an injury. Is that my bread? Yo, what did I just say? Once again, I'm seeing all the similarities from Universal's Dracula. He straight up went for that thumb. Now he's spooked. Oh, he fell asleep in the chair. He's like, I'm keeping my dukes up. He might come to suck some thumbs. I don't know what's happening with this guy. What a chipper guy he is. I actually really like his mannerisms. Is that from last night or from this morning? I was wondering. I couldn't really tell from the quality of the film, but he got 2 bite marks right here that he thinks are mosquito bites, but Nosferatu's took a bite out of crime, so to speak. That was that old school postal service just passing by, huh? I pass by here once every 20 years, and thankfully you came with a piece of mail. All right. He's like, nice. I don't think I want to be neighbors with your creepy ass. It's spelled blood with an E at the end. Oh no, that's terrifying. Yeah! That is horrific. Imagine opening your door and seeing that. He's like, where's that paperwork? I'm ripping that up ASAP. This actor looks terrifying. So does she, actually. She can sense there's something wrong. What in the world? Interesting. They have like this telepathic connection. Even his walk is very creepy. Blood congestion. Oh my, that is creepy. Is he asleep with his eyes open? What? Is there a reason he can't go out the front door? Did I miss something there? Was it locked or? This guy's just so mentally exhausted. I can already tell. Or maybe what I was thinking as well too, you would turn, right? Unless that lore does not apply here. You would turn into a vampire once bitten, if not killed. Okay, so he's traveling by raft. But if you didn't turn, you would just be drained of your blood, which would render you weak or dead. Maybe that's the case with him. It's getting there, man. It's getting very suspenseful. Ellen, I'm coming for you, Ellen. They're lucky they didn't check the one that he's in. Is he taking a crap? Nasty hands. Wow. Master. How do you even get sideburns that long? Transparent, almost ethereal, I believe is what he said. Wow. That guy looks like the Wolfman. There's the famous shot right there. I've seen this scene. Oh, man. He was too scared to proceed. Oh, man. I love the reactions. It's great. God, this music's getting intense. Yeah, just that pose, that stance that he has, even from behind. You can tell exactly what he is, you know? Oh. So once again, I wonder why some guys die from the bite. And Hutter, I believe is his name, he survived. Seems like they're more afraid of the rats spreading the plague rather than that unknown passenger that was on board, you know? I mean, they probably just thought it was a hallucination from the sailor, but, you know, still. If you're stricken, you're dead. That's it. Ellen! Chromium of the what? Uh... Even from afar, I could see him looking. Oh, God. Oh, shit. What a grim sight to see. These ladies are talking. That him? He's on the loose. Oh, you got the whole village on him. They're gonna Frankenstein him. What is it, a scarecrow? I'm surprised he hasn't made his move yet. Take me. Nosy. I've seen that scene too with the shadow. That's very creepy and effective. It's almost like he grabbed her heart with his shadow, you know? His presence, his power that he has over her. I'm too late. God, what a face. It doesn't seem like your master really cares about you, dude. Oh, I was wondering if he died or just transported like before. Not transported, but ethereal or transparent, whatever they call it. I did see a puff of smoke there. Oh, shouldn't have passed by that window. Ah. I'm free. Oh, she died along with him? Blood congestion. The cause of death. Wow. Okay. And that was 1922's Nosferatu. Let's talk about it. All right, Flix Talkers. So glad that I finally got a chance to watch that, especially since they are doing a remake for this movie this year. All right. So now I kind of know what I'm in for. Very similar to the Universal Dracula that we did get back in the 30s, I want to say. Could be wrong. But that one didn't really grasp me too much. I didn't really care for it. I actually really do appreciate that we get a symphony of horror, I believe they called it. Nosferatu, a symphony of horror, right at the beginning there. And in the original Dracula, at least the black and white Universal one that I saw, you didn't have much music or you didn't have much intensity to back the dialogue. This one had no dialogue, but it had full score. So let's talk about the score because that's our main dialogue. Man, that very, very well done. You know, you had your points of, you know, happiness or love or joy. And then it's, you know, just engulfed in all this horror and buildup and thrilling aspects that were happening, or at least events that were happening, whether people being chased, bit, we don't know what's happening, the plague. That's really what kept me entertained the whole time. Obviously, you know, the score pounding in your headphones or just in the background. I was entertained with something that I didn't think I would be. And for that, you get a lot of kudos from a 1922 movie, over 100 years. All right. So the character playing Nosferatu. I was terrified by this guy. Or this thing. I don't want to say guy. I don't even, you know, I'm just so used to saying guy. But I really enjoyed the performance. Very stoic, obviously. And very effective. Very, very effective. I wanted to look up the cast here. So that was Count Orlok, played by Max Schreck. Fantastic job. Fantastic job. Also Hutter, played by Gustav von Wangenheim, did a really, really good job of all the emotions and the reactions to things, especially when we're first introduced to him. Very joyous, you know, just ambitious. He wants to sell this house. I'll take it. I don't care if this is vampire country. I'm going to take it. And he does. And he finds out that things aren't what they seem. He starts to believe. Actually, at first, he does not believe, you know, the town lore. But then he becomes a believer along the way because of these mosquito bites that happen. But I like to see that along the way you become terrified. You know, not just from this creepy person because you have a different objective at hand, but just things start happening. It feels like Ellen, played by Greta Schroeder, by the way, she felt it almost immediately. Once she found out that Hutter was going to Transylvania, she was like, wait a minute, what do you mean? No, you can't go there. Not all the money in the world, you know. Also, we have Knock, played by Alexander Granach. Fantastic job as well. I thought he could have been Nosferatu just by the way he was looking, but he was playing that original character, which they also did show, which I actually liked. The Knock character, I got to look this name up. From the original Dracula that I saw, 1931's Bela Lugosi Dracula, and that was actually Dwight Fry playing Renfield. That's who it was. I like that character more than this Knock character. And I believe, I don't know if they're supposed to be the same character, but they are very similar into the fact that Nosferatu, Orlok, whatever you want to call him, Dracula, he's the master, you know? But I did like this Knock character as well. I really did like all our surrounding cast, even the doctor and whatnot, and the townsfolk just trying to put things together of what's happening. Once again, the plague and spreading rumors of, you got the old ladies all kind of canoodling, so to speak, and just, gossip mill. I like seeing that. You get to see a city in panic or a town in panic. Also, we spent some time on the boat. Another movie I need to check out is, I believe it's Last Voyage of the Demeter, which also does follow a vampire or Dracula or Nosferatu. I'm not really sure. You guys let me know in the comments below. And I love how it all kind of tied in, to all these spin-offs, or at least all these movies, remakes that we get for the future after the fact of this movie. So this movie definitely paved the way for a lot of horror. And that's awesome. And that's where I'm giving this movie more kudos, for the fact that it was light years ahead of its time. And I don't know much about this time period. I know that it was a silent film era. You guys let me know what other silent films were around this time that I should be checking out, because you know what, guys? I will be checking out more films from this era, or the silent film era. I had a really enjoyable time with this one, guys. Transitions aside, because a lot of the transitions were very rough, and I understand it was the sign of the times. It's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be perfection. I noted along the way that I really did appreciate some of the B-roll footage, just of some of the landscape and stuff like that. You got to be thinking ahead. You got to be thinking about, how is this going to look for the audience? We can't just film our subjects in the foreground or whatever. We got to get establishing shots and all of that. We have to fill a runtime of an hour and a half, or whatever this movie was, a little under an hour and a half, and make it entertaining with text on the screen. A lot of fonts that I could not read, by the way. It was a little difficult. A lot of wording that was, predates obviously what we know today. But it really sucked me into the 1920s, man. I don't know what else to say. I really enjoyed this movie. And all that being said, I think I'm going to give 1922's Nosferatu a solid 4 out of 5. I didn't know where it was going to land for me, to be honest. I didn't want to be too harsh of a critic, because this is a movie that predates, modern cinema that we know today. So you guys let me know your thoughts on Nosferatu. Are you guys looking forward to the remake coming out later this year? Please let me know in the comments below. What do you rank this film out of 5, and what is your favorite moment of this film? I'm really still balancing if I should release the full reaction to this movie on YouTube, as it is fair use. It's a public domain film, and I will not get copyright strike, at least I don't think so, for the music, or blocked at all. But if you guys do see an edited video for this one on YouTube, you guys can watch the full reaction over on my Patreon. I'm going to leave a link down in the description below so you guys can check it out. And before you guys leave, make sure to hit that big thumbs up. Consider subscribing today for more reactions like this, movie reviews, and live streams here on the channel. I'll catch you all in the next one. I'm gone.